Hey guys, GirlInGrease here. This is my first vlog I'm going to post on my C10. As you can see above me, I've disconnected the cab and I had a lot of questions asking what I've done to my truck, how far is it along, and so this is gonna be an unfiltered video of exactly what I have been doing and working on, and I'm really excited to show it to you because I have done all this work myself. I've tried to be as cost efficient as possible. So it is taking me a little bit more time because I haven't ever done a project vehicle like this. So I'm learning new things. I'm having to buy tools and just kind of do a lot of research on doing this project. So I'm doing it, I said before, as a cost effective as possible. Obviously with COVID, it's the backlog for getting work done on it is a little bit longer than I'm hoping for. So I hope that you guys enjoy and can take something away from this. All right, so I have finally disconnected the cab from the chassis. That is one big hurdle. The amount of rusted, nasty bolts that were on here and all the electrical and all these fuel lines, and it was just a nasty little mess here. But we got everything disconnected because it was weird. They had a whole bunch of lines that were tied into the same grouping of electrical and stuff like that were like, it didn't need to be that way. But anyways, they did it that way. I took everything apart and we have one less step to complete. All right, so as you can see on the ground, we have basically disassembled everything. We have just the chassis sitting here. I actually just recently removed all the fuel lines along the rail here, and I took the cab mounts and I disconnected those, and there's not much left, not too much left to do before I decide to start shortening it. Now I know that there's some cables here I have to disconnect, but this is what I've got done so far. I just took off the exhaust. This thing was a beast to do. So I had to take an angle grinder and just chop the exhaust because else it wouldn't feed through. And yeah, so all the parts I've got of the truck is over there. We've got the cab up there. So I'm actually quite happy with the progress that I've got done so far. Now, the biggest hurdle I've had to do is there's so many rusted bolts all along the chassis that I've had to really struggle on getting them done, because I don't have all the necessary tools that a shop does to take all this stuff off. So it's taking me a little bit more time. But one thing I wanted to show you guys, which is actually kind of funny. When I bought the truck, we knew that it was a farm vehicle and things were a little bit, rougher around the edges. But look at this spring. It literally cracked down the middle. I guess they were doing some pretty hardcore off-roading with this thing because this spring is it's split in half, which is hilarious. So one of the things that probably would have made my life so much easier had I had is an impact gun. And I just picked a new one up because I was just finding I was spending way too much time on these rusted old bolts that didn't have, I didn't have the proper tools to take them off, and I was spending way too much time on them. So what I have here is I've picked myself up a 1/2-inch impact gun. This one here is rated for almost 1,000 feet-pounds of torque. So I'm very happy with it because the one I had was putting anywhere between 300 and 500, I'm guessing. So it just really was not enough to take off the bolts I was working on. So this is a really nice one from Milwaukee. Comes with 2 batteries, which is really nice. You got your charger, especially when you're gonna be working a lot on it. Having the 2 batteries will be really useful. And I have a lot of Milwaukee products, and I've been really happy with the outcome that I've had from them. So I wanted to kind of stick with the same line and see what this one does. I'm pretty sure this is gonna save my life a lot, because there were some pretty stubborn bolts that was pretty hard to get off. So I'm looking forward to trying it out. So I'm super happy about where I'm at with the truck. I've ordered a bunch of parts that are supposed to be coming in soon, but I've ordered them from the States. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to get across the border and whatnot, but I'm very impressed with the progress that I've made on this truck. Again, because I'm doing it by myself, so I don't have all of the know-hows and all the right tools that you need to get the project done more efficiently. So I'm just kind of chipping away at it. I've ordered a bunch of parts to start the next step of this process, which is I'm going to be doing a chopping escapade. So what we're going to be doing is, this is a long box chassis, and I had thought about maybe I could do like buy a whole chassis, but it's quite expensive. So I've seen a lot of videos on guys that actually just take the original one they have and then have this special kit that shows them exactly how to chop it down. And then I'll just have a nice professional welder come in here and do all the welding for me. If you can do as much of it as you can by yourself, it really downs the cost a lot, especially if you want to send this into the shop. Shop hours are expensive. So if you just chip away at it a couple hours a day, if you got the space for it, I would say do it. And it's super fun. You get to learn so much by doing this on your own, and how to take things apart and put things back together again. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in to my new vlog series on my C10. Hope this video was helpful and that you enjoyed it, and that you'll stay tuned for more of my vlogs. I'm going to be releasing them once a week on either Friday or Saturday, depending on how my filming goes. But I'll be releasing them every week on what I'm going to be doing and what I have been doing on my C10 to keep you up to date with all the newest, latest, greatest things. If you guys did like this video, please give it a like and a subscribe to see more videos, and we'll catch you next time.